turn on top. Hey, it's the Detour.
I'm gonna tell you guys a story about ranch dressing. Ranch dressing, to me, is one of the best things that you can have with any food. There's only 3 things in this world that ranch dressing is not good on, and it's your job to figure out what those things are. Now, I know there are gonna be some people in the comments that are gonna be like, ranch dressing's not good, nah. Well, this isn't the video for you. Go watch a video about Italian dressing or something, or even French, you bougie fuck. I'm not saying all other dressings are bad, I'm just saying that ranch is superior, and if you don't like it, you're wrong. Dude, people are gonna get so pissed. But no, one of the common jokes that I always say whenever I am out with, friends of mine is that if I am getting any type of hot wing, or if I'm doing anything to the effect of that there's heat that needs cooled down, I will get ranch dressing. And when they ask me how much ranch dressing I want, my usual response is the legal amount of ranch that you are allowed to give me. Now, usually that's followed by a chuckle, and I usually get, 2 or 3 different things of ranch, and that's actually fine. That's perfectly fine. I don't think I've ever actually used more than that. Well, besides the story I'm about to tell. So a long time ago, I went to a family event that was at our local pizza place, and now our local pizza place is called Marie's Pizza. It's a great place. It's delicious. It's got everything from full-on pizza to spaghetti to, different pastas, all that stuff. They have penne, they have the bow tie, they've got all that. Well, I think they have bow tie, but we don't need fancy. We just need good food. So I'm there with my family. We're having a great time. I'm pretty sure it's the same time that Eric actually wore his light up Christmas suit. Like, he actually has like a 3-piece suit that has LED lights in it. He looks like a giant candy cane, like a candy cane hip hop head. I almost called him a metal head. What is wrong with me? Oh yeah, that's the movie theater that they changed into a CrossFit. Isn't that sad? What was I saying? Oh, right, the ranch dressing. So, so I'm sitting at this table with my family, and I'm trying to decide on what I want. Now, usually if I go to a place like an Italian restaurant, or if I go to a Mexican place, or if I go to any kind of ethnic place, I try to get things that are, very much like the culture. I try to get stuff, that, well, I mean, you could say that, most places that are in America really aren't that authentic, except for a few. But I try to live in that culture as much as I can in that space that they're providing me. On this particular day, I wasn't feeling cultural. I wasn't feeling it at all. I wanted wings. So I ordered these buffalo wings, and the waitress comes out to me. God bless her, she was so sweet. She looks at me, she asked me if I wanted any kind of ranch or blue cheese, to which I said, I want ranch, but I want all the ranch dressing that you have. I Ron Swansoned her. I'm not expecting for it to go anywhere. I thought to myself, you know what? I've never said it before. The eggs and bacon thing worked for Ron, so maybe it'll work for me. So I said to her, yeah, I'm like, I want all the ranch dressing that you have. And she said, well, I don't know if I can do that. And I said, how much would it take? Like, realistically, what would it take for me to be able to make this happen? It's still me pushing the envelope, trying to push up the comedy. And to which she says, I hope you know that if I do what I'm going to do, I'm going to charge you for it. To which I said, I'm not scared, go ahead. I'm thinking, maybe a few extra ranches. No, guys, one of the coolest things ever. So, time passes, I'm talking with the family and everything, and they bring out our order. And the next thing I know, this cereal bowl, that's probably like this cereal bowl that's probably about this deep and about yay round, it's about this wide. She comes out with this thing and she sets it down first. It's the first thing that makes it to the table. It's just a full bowl of ranch. And immediately I start cackling. The people I was with, they were not amused. Because the sad part is she brought it out, and my first thought was, why did she give me seasoned celery milk that looks like it's bad? And she said, here's your ranch. Now, mind you, I had kind of forgotten about it. I had kind of like moved on, because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have what I normally have. And I found myself in a bit of a problem, was that, I had all this ranch, but all my wings were gone. So I ended up getting another order of wings. Come to find out, she told her boss what was going on, and he was like, all right, we'll charge him for like however many cups of ranch that we'll give him. We'll go ahead and just, equal it up to the amount of the bottle that we had to buy. So I had my second order of wings. I paid out the ass for it, and I regret nothing. I genuinely regret nothing. That was seriously one of the coolest moments of my life. Because sometimes people in food service, It's like, you know, like they have a long day. They need somebody to be able to talk to, or they need a moment that can just separate the day for them, and they know for a fact that they're going to at least have a story for later. I gave this girl a story for later, and I think that that's a big win. I love that. I also try to be that way whenever I'm out at a restaurant anyway, is that I've had plenty of friends that have worked tables and have told me what it's like. Thankfully, I've never had to do it, but I have worked retail and I've worked with the public. So retail was already a nightmare. Now you're dealing with people and their food and they want it now. And it's just, you know, the mentality of like, no, like make their day a little better. It's one of the reasons why I try to ask anybody that waits on our table, and no matter where we are at, I ask them how much do they spend in gas a week? Because there was actually one time that I asked somebody that, and they said, oh, I have a far drive, like I drive this or whatever, don't worry about it. And I won't say what the amount was, but I tipped quite high. You know, I wanted to be sure that this person was taken care of. She was a single mom, and you know, sometimes those moments can make or break the day. Like, genuinely think about this. Think about working in a factory, working in, you know, a warehouse, working in a restaurant, working at a department store, working in, I don't know, like a lumber yard, working all these jobs that are taxing in one way or another, maybe more than other jobs that are out there on different levels. Sometimes having that funny coworker or having those different things, you know, they just make your day better. So that's what I try to do. But in this instance, not only did I make her day better, but it made my day better because I got a shitload of ranch. What can I say? I never said that I was bright, but I did say that I enjoy ranch.